You know, Brett, for all the hype around automation, I mean, this is the easiest win that you can have. You don't need a new robot or new machines. You just need a smarter tool.
Correct. And it's not about replacing people. It's about the reallocation of resources, especially right now. Imagine freeing up people on the floor that are currently deburring, or your machinist or your engineers coming down to do so. Allow them to go back to work and let Xebec work for you.
And in manufacturing, that's the name of the game. You know what's crazy? We've been precision machining for years, and we're still seeing people hand deburr.
I know, right? So given this time in life where we have CNC machines and robots and the ability to deburr at a high level.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then they wonder why their finishes are still inconsistent.
Most brushes just wear down. So when they're wearing down, they're smearing material, they're flicking material. And with us, we have a continuous ceramic fiber. It redresses itself and creates a new cutting edge at all times.
So this is what makes Xebec special. While it may just look like another brush, it's not another brush. These are cutting tools, and we treat them as such.
That's what gives it consistency.
The fact that it redresses itself, that still impresses me to this day.
Every part, every pass, same result, surface finish, predictability, burr removal.
The brush lineups are really smart, and they make it very easy. 4 colors to choose from, which relates to the 4 different aggressive levels. So that allows you to do light finishing up to full-on edge prep and burr removal.
Exactly. And they handle materials up to 65 Rockwell, aluminum, stainless, Inconel, nickel alloys, etc., you name it.
And people are typically surprised with how fast they can run as well. Once you dial in your speeds and feeds, you start to wonder, why didn't I do this forever ago?
Honestly, because most people still think deburring is a dirty manual task. They don't realize you can automate and get better results and get them much quicker, more consistently.
Brett, where are you seeing people use Xebec?
Matt, I would say our primary industries, aerospace, outer space, firearms, medical, anything with very tight tolerances that requires precise burr removal as well as solid finish.
So if you've got CNC machines, manual lathes, robotics, special machines, really any type of machining work out there, we've got tools to use to remove your burrs and to give you a solid finish. So when you think about flexible shaft stones, balls, sticks, rods, anything of that nature, they're all made from the same ceramic fiber. It's a perfect fit for internal features, cross holes, and even just some manual work.
They flex just enough to hit tricky geometries without gouging. And it also allows the tool to stay on the part without changing the shape of the part and or the hole that we're working. Plus mounted points, Meister sticks, Meister rods, etc. ultimately can be used in ultrasonic machines, Dremel tools. Whatever setup you're running, we can help you create a solution.
So if you have a bore or cross holes that you're needing to deburr, we've got the right tool for you.
Everything from cross hole brushes, back burr cutters, our flex shaft stones. Just depends on the size of the bore and the size of the hole that you're trying to deburr.
Yeah, you don't want to eyeball it. Make sure you check our guides on our website or in our catalog, or reach out to Brett or I, and we can help you make sure you're getting the right size.
This is where things get interesting. Xebec also offers a couple carbide cutting tools, but there's some distinct differences in them that make them special in the marketplace.
The back burr cutter and our deburring path that goes along with the back burr cutter, they're absolute game changers. I mean, you can hit the top side and bottom side of a hole in just over a second, and you've got no hand cleanup afterwards. It's plug and play automation. The tool and the path are comboed together.
So the cutting path consistently shifts contact points, therefore preventing a wear line around the tool.
Standard paths are filled out online, fast and easy. If you've got a more complex, non-standard cross hole, reach out to Brett or I, and we can help you get dialed in.
You'll get options for up and down cutting, incremental or absolute modes, and chamfer sizing delivered right to your inbox directly from us.
And don't forget about the chamfer tools. That V-shaped design, you can clean up that chamfer with no secondary burrs, which is a huge time saver.
Yep, as V-shaped multi-blade setup that slices a clean chamfer no secondary burrs, and that's critical.
If you need a clean chamfer, take a look at the burless chamfering tool. It is a wild cutter.
Yep, it's fast, clean, and repeatable.
No handy burring required, no sanding, no finishing up afterwards. You just chamfer it and your part's ready to go. Brett, sometimes people ask me if these tools are expensive. What do you have to say?
Look at your overall expenses. So manpower, hand tools, risk of injury, scrap, and rework. Where's the cost there? So does our product cost a little more up front? Maybe so, but in the long run, it's saving money constantly.
And if you look at injuries, repetitive strains, cuts, slips, breakage of tools, those costs can add up.
Exactly. Xebec tools cost less in the long run, and in some shops, that long run is 2 weeks.
Most shops save much more on labor, scrap, and finish time. It's a no-brainer. Cost per part goes down tremendously. You don't want to guess when you're choosing your tool. We've got selection guides, we've got case studies, we've got a very solid learning center on the website, and you can always reach out to us as well.
Still stuck? Oh, we'll test your part, make a recommendation, help you get the right solution the first time, and help you get to the end of your process as quickly as possible. It's for any shop with a modern spindle. You'll need rotation in most cases and enough clearance to reach the edge.
If you've got that, then this is going to change your workflow. Speeds, feeds, depth of cut, projection. We have guidelines for that all online. You'll want to start there.
Yep, and if you want a better finish and longer tool life, use the floating holder. It softens the approach, prevents chatter, and in most cases is used for long, linear pieces of material.
Start with the specs online. If it needs tweaked, then treat it like a cutting tool. You can adjust the speeds, the feeds, the depth of cut. Don't just wing it.
For the right volume, yes, you can get custom tools. We'll work with you on it, and if it's possible, we'll make it happen.
Reach out to us. We'll have a conversation about your application, and we'll let you know if something's possible. Most of the times, yes, we can remove cutter marks. The brush knocks down the high points of the surface to make the cutter marks smooth and out.
And what we found, Matt, is each pass improves surface roughness by about 50%. And no, you don't need to leave extra stock. We prefer you don't. Get yourself down to where you want to be, and then we'll help you work through the peaks of the surface finish. Often we get asked if it'll alter the dimension, and the answer is no. That's the beauty of it. It cuts the burr, and it doesn't change the tolerances, and that's why we're able to function so well in tight tolerance industries.
Yeah, Brett, I mean, we're finishing the parts. We're not trying to remachine. No binders, no oils, just a little bit of dust, nothing more than a cutting tool.
So we have no contamination, no cleanup headaches, and think about this. We're doing in-body parts in the medical industry. Not required, but if you've got it, use it. It's just like any other cutting tool. It's going to help with the finish and extend the life of the tool.
That's not even close. It's a solid ceramic fiber through and through. There's bound and woven thousands of ceramic fibers. It's not an impregnated tool.
No, and with a new edge all the time to cut, honestly, it's a champ, and it keeps on going. We can get you to a 4RA or better. If they need a mirror polish, if you will, they're going to want to use a diamond paste, and it shouldn't take long at all.
Yeah, it's an easy win. You're cutting down 90% of the polishing time. You're taking that work off of your operator's hands and throwing it in the machine that the parts are already being made on. It depends on how you run them. With the proper setup, they're going to outlast nylon brushes by miles.
And we're talking thousands of more passes. Don't just guess. Run the right parameters. We can help you with that. Yep, no flying wires, no hand injuries, no repetitive strain.
Your safety team is going to love you for this. Through our authorized distributors, most of our tools are shipped out of Ohio same day.
Yep, and pricing is online at deburringtechnologies.com. Guaranteed trial orders are available. If you've got a legit application, we're going to make that assessment and we'll get back to you.
Yeah, Brett, we're even going to tell you how we set it up and review the results with you so you know exactly what you can expect. Our brushes do contain a small amount of aluminum oxide, but it's way below the FDA limits. The stones and the cutters, those are completely aluminum oxide free.
So the medical industry and aerospace industry are very particular about the products they use. Aluminum oxide could be an issue for them, and what we found is through their own private testing, they continue to come back to us and use our tools because we're not causing issues where aluminum oxide normally would.
It's a non-issue for almost all of our customers, but it is smart to check and see if it's going to be an issue for you.